Cyril Ramaphosa, a name that today carries the title of President of South Africa, has one of the most fascinating stories of transformation you will ever hear. Imagine a man who once stood shoulder to shoulder with mine workers, raising his fist against oppression, fighting for fair wages and justice, and then picture the very same man years later sitting at the head of Billionaire companies, owning massive shares in McDonald's South Africa, Coca-Cola bottling plants, and even in the mines he once protested against. This is not just a story, it's a real-life journey of power, money, and politics that will keep you glued to your screen. In the 1980s, Ramaphosa was a fearless union leader, the man who gave workers a voice when apartheid tried to silence them. He rose to fame as the General Secretary of the National Union of Mine Workers, mobilizing thousands of workers, leading strikes, and challenging the very core of the apartheid system. He was a fighter for the people, and his name became a symbol of hope for the working class. But after apartheid fell and South Africa moved into democracy, Ramaphosa made a decision that would change his life forever. Instead of just being the people's voice, he became part of the country's business elite. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Ramaphosa didn't just become any businessman, he became one of the richest men in South Africa. Through black economic empowerment deals, he secured massive stakes in some of the biggest companies in the country. He founded Shanduka Group, which became a powerful investment holding company, making him a billionaire. The man who once rallied against exploitation of workers was now signing deals with global giants, building a fortune that most South Africans could only dream of. And yet, the story doesn't end there. With billions in his pocket, Ramaphosa returned to politics, re-entering the ANC at a time when corruption scandals and internal battles were tearing the party apart. Slowly but surely, he worked his way back to the top. First as deputy president, and then as president of South Africa, a position many say he had been eyeing since the days of Nelson Mandela. But here's the catch, some South Africans see him as a savior who can clean up corruption and restore dignity to the nation, while others see him as a billionaire who has become distant from the struggles of ordinary people. And that's the big question, is Cyril Ramaphosa the people's leader who rose from the mines to the union buildings? Or is he a businessman turned politician who now plays the game of power and wealth? His journey is filled with triumph, contradictions, and unanswered questions. But one thing is certain, his story is unlike any other. From the dusty mines to boardrooms filled with millions, and finally to the presidency, Cyril Ramaphosa's life is the perfect mix of struggle, ambition, and destiny. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. We've got more powerful and entertaining stories about the leaders who shape our world, and trust me, you don't want to miss them. So go ahead, smash that subscribe button, because more eye-opening stories are coming your way.